remember Samudrakani sir giving us a narration for Nadodigal. And we were just completely blown. We were like, we thought, wow. We knew right from that day that he was going to make a hit film. He narrated it beautifully. I mean, the way he just, narrated the whole screenplay, the scenes, he actually acted it out. It was brilliant. And that gave us so much scope to do so many little things for the film. In terms of the audio release invite, in terms of the first look, in terms of the logo. Same with Vinay Tandi Varuvaya. I mean, the first campaign that we did, which was, have Simbu and Trisha redo these iconic love story posters, Ale Payude, Dil Se, Minsara Kanavu. The idea came from the fact that Simbu was a wannabe filmmaker, was a guy who was trying to, make it in films. And, there's always this film connect in the film, so we thought, why not? And it worked for us. So the more information that's given to us, the better. But there are films where we've worked with very little information and that too has worked. Like there was one film where the director told us, I don't want to tell you anything about my film, but all I want you to do is think. And he gave us a word, and if I tell you the word, you'll know which film it is. So I won't tell you. He just gave us a word, and we worked around that brief, and that worked brilliantly for the film too. So, everything works, I guess, if two people, or rather the director and us, were working on the same wavelength. Yeah. Oh, it was me and my editor at that point of time called Mr. Mutturaj, and I had a very good, my best friend actually, she still is one of my closest friends, Nikki. She already had a background in advertising, so she really helped set me up in terms of designers and support and stuff. And once she she set me up sort of, and she left. And Venki, who's also a partner in Photon Kathas, along with Gautam Menon, he actually also helped really set up the business angle of EMNC. So I had really great support. And then my dad, who very sweetly gave me his office to rent out for free, and I work in his building. I use his office boys, I use his watchman, I use his secretary. It's pretty much set for me. So I'm really grateful to all these people. It was Ayrathil Oruvan, definitely. Because when we met Selva, he told us right from the start, don't expect me to like everything that you give my way. I mean, I know you guys have done good work, but once you'll enter my office with me, it's what you'll do for this film. And like I said, he just gave us very little information that he wanted to give us, and he said, feel free, go wild. When somebody gives us that kind of scope to work on, it gets very challenging. And we knew the pressure because at that point in time, Ayrathil Oruvan was such an expected film. Nobody had seen a single still of the film. Nobody had seen anything about it. And the first piece of artwork that was supposed to go out about the film was supposed to be designed by us. And he didn't give us any images of the actors. He said, do what you'll have to. If I like it, we'll put it out. That was really challenging. That was seriously challenging. I remember sitting up all night with the team and creating stuff and sending it for approval back and forth. If Selva says something is nice, we'll be like, it's really nice. Because, he only says it's nice if he thinks it's nice, yeah. It was actually the film right after Saroja. Because with Saroja, there was no expectations as far as we were concerned. It was just some new company, and Venkat was giving us a break, and we did some good work, which people thought was nice. I think when we got the second and third film and people already had that standard and people were like, are these guys a fluke? Like, have they done this one good film and they can't replicate that formula? I think that second film, to prove ourselves again, do something different again, that was really a task. That was really a task. And I think we kept talking to ourselves and telling ourselves, we've not yet made it, guys. This is just the beginning. Only if we keep doing better work, more people are going to come to us, and we keep kind of increasing our own benchmark and standard. So that's been the constant motivation for us. I don't think we ever want to get to a stage where we feel, oh, we're anyway getting films and let's just do. That would be terrible, because I know when I came in, thinking so much more can be done with film posters. Though there was some really good work being done, I really like what Mitra Media has done. I mean, they're the only other company that I know of, whose work I know of, and some of their work has been outstanding. And when I came in, I said I should be proud of my work. And touch wood, that's the endeavor, that's the constant motivation, really. There was this film that we were supposed to do that we got called for, and we did this really great campaign for them, but we didn't get called back to do the film, so the entire campaign got shelved. And I remember working really hard for it. And I remember for the first time we'd used colors like blue and red, you know, contrast of blue and red in the logo, and we set up this whole really enigmatic kind of character we'd built for the hero and stuff, but then we didn't get signed off for the film. So the entire campaign got killed. So I miss having that campaign out, because that would have really, it was very, very early on. It was like the third or fourth film that we got called on for. It would have been our first action film, so it would have given us a certain kind of dimension compared to the other love stories and, you know, comedy films that we were doing at that point of time. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's like I work with a team whom I trust, and what I really do is I try and ideate, I try and fix the idea around which we're really building the campaign. That one thought, like I said with Vinay Tandi, the fact that he wanted to be a film director, or with Abhiyu Nanum, the fact that it was about a child and we wanted everything to be from the child's point of view. I fixed that idea along with the team, and once I say this is what I want to come out, I want it to look like this, I wanted to say this through the poster. After that, I just hand it over to the designers, and they come back to me only when it's ready, and most of the time I'm really happy with what they've done. They've actually taken my idea and they've manifested it and turned it into a tangible poster, and that's why I love working with my team. I mean, we're all working together and things get done, you know, in unison, which really works for us. Future projects, I think we just finished with Matran, which was our release, and we have Needane in Pon Vasantham, which I guess is creating a lot of buzz. There's Edir Neechal, there's Moonru Per Moonru Kadal, there's Iranda Mulagam, there's TTA, Tamil Selvan, which is a Photon Kathas production. There's lots of films. I mean, I really lose track if I have to go, but really lots and lots of films. Yeah, I think we have signed on about 12 films. Yeah, so lots of films that, you know, we're doing. Yeah. I think what we've really discovered, I mean, which, you know, I mean, Kolaveri is like probably the biggest example of all that, but Kolaveri is the one in, you know, a million case which just really strikes gold. I think what we've discovered over the last few months is the strength and power of viral marketing, online marketing, and we're trying to put together a good team to be able to constantly feed that audience that's constantly looking for information every day, that wants a little bit of, like, you know, gossip or a little bit of tidbits about the film, to feed them and churn them into prospective audiences for the film. And that's something we're very seriously working on. And I think in a month or two we should be able to crack that and really have a proper online marketing team working for every film that we're doing. Yeah. A film buff is bound to always be a film buff, so movies, yeah, definitely, and movies as an audience and not as someone who works in the industry, not at all. I mean, the key is really to, if you're a film buff, you know why you go into the theatre, why you watch a particular film, why you feel like seeing this particular film and why you don't feel like watching this particular film. And I really approach it like that. I mean, I think that's the way to go. I may be wrong sometimes, but I can't think of doing it any other way. Inspirations, I wouldn't say that we've taken, but we do have, I mean, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I mean, like, hugely, like, crazy fan. So we do have a huge Lord of the Rings poster in our office, which is the only big piece of artwork that's not ours, that's out there. And it's just there in terms of respect for cinema, a good poster, and stuff that motivates me as to why I'm here in the first place. So that's about it, yeah. Thank you, viewers, for watching me on BehindWoods.com.